If you love the Klon, you already know the routine. You switch it on, you leave it there, a simple, always on boost. And it's a great sound, but it's just one sound. This circuit is capable of far more than that. So we set ourselves a simple goal. Take everything you normally need, 2 or 3 pedals to get out of a Klon, and put it in one. This is the Centurio. It's our take on the Klon Centaur. That's where the name comes from, actually. Centurio in Latin. It's a nice word, actually resemble the centaur. It's actually our take on the Klon. It's not our first time with this circuit. The first version of the Klon back in 2023 inside the Colosseum. And honestly, we love how it came out. And so we wanted to bring it back as a standalone pedal. Smaller, more focused, but in true Cornerstone style. More versatile, more control in your hands. So here's the thing about the Klon. It's one of the most famous overdrive circuit ever made, and also one of the most misunderstood. The conversation around it always mostly end up on secondary details. Clipping diodes, for example. From an engineering standpoint, that's not where the magic lives. We wanted to build a compact Klon that does more than a standard one. A Klon where you get 2 independent settings of volume and gain, almost like having 2 pedals in one box. That is what the hot mode gives you, and we'll get into this in a minute. And yes, there is a clipping control too. It shapes part of the clipping behavior, which partly comes from the clipping diodes. Which diodes? I'm not gonna tell you, on purpose, because I want you to focus more on sound, not the theory, and not even the hype. But before we talk sound, one thing about what's inside. The Klon circuit in the Centurio is like the original circuit, untouched, including the part most people never talk about, the power architecture. Players who know this circuit know a Klon doesn't really run at 9 volts. Internally, the different stages of the circuit run at different voltages. And honestly, I think this is the real key to the Klon sound. That's where the famous headroom comes from. The ability to take a big, hot signal without falling apart and to deliver a huge amount of output volume. In the Centurio, we kept that headroom and we kept the output under control so it stays usable. Same circuit, same voltage architecture, same feel. Now let's talk a little bit about the hot mode. We introduced this architecture with the Antique V3, and it works like this. It's a double boost, 1 boost placed before the main circuit and 1 placed after it. Each one with its own independent control, and we call them hot gain and hot volume. Hot gain pushes the front circuit, so more drive, more saturation, and the hot volume leaves the output more level but the same character. What does that mean in practice? Well, it means that Centurio is a Klon with 2 settings. 2 presets of volume and gain, switchable with your foot. It's almost like having two independent pedals, each with its own volume and its own gain. I say almost because, to be precise, these are not two Klon circuits stacked into each other. It's one Klon circuit with two presets. And that's exactly what makes it useful. You can run the normal channel the classic way, just as a classic boost, and I mean the way most people use a Klon, and have the hot mode dial in for a saturated, crispy crunch, or the other way around. And then there is the clip control. It's a continuous control over the clipping behavior of the circuit. The clipping is exactly what you would expect from a Klon. I'm not telling you which diodes are in there, sorry. What I'll tell you is what the knob does. With clip at 0, you get more headroom, less compression, a slightly asymmetrical clipping, kind of a rawer edge to the note. But with the clip at maximum, the clipping becomes more symmetrical and slightly more compressed. And I mean slightly, a very light compression, almost like a touch of sag. Two honest things you should know about this control. First, you hear it when you push the gain. At lower gain settings, the diode barely come into play. So crank the gain at least at 60% if you want to hear what clip is doing. And second, this is not a dramatic control. It's subtle. It's a nuance, a flavor that you set and forget. Find your spot and leave it there and play. Don't mess with it. Okay, now let's hear it in detail. This is the classic settings, the always-on Klon thing. Your amp, just better. Now, let's push the gain a little bit. Same channel, the normal one, a little bit more gain. This is where the clip control starts talking a little bit. Now the hot mode, just a simple clean boost, so 0 extra gain, same crunch setting of the normal channel, but just louder. This is perfect for a solo boost, it's ready on the foot switch. This is also hitting a little bit harder the front end of the amp, which right now we're using a Victory V40 Deluxe. Hitting the front end with a hotter signal, it can also push the preamp a little bit. And now we push the hot gain too. So more saturation on the hot mode, more compression, more weight under the fingers. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Again, as always, if you have any question or if you just want to discuss about a Klon and how would you use a Klon, just drop a comment down below here. There will be other demo videos from other people today, and I really hope you enjoy it. And of course, there's no better way to know a pedal than playing the pedal. Play the pedal, playing it, whatever. Thank you very much again. See you soon. Ciao.